Elliot Carter's hands were calloused, stained with grease and grime. Every day he toiled away in his father's auto repair shop, the smell of gasoline a constant in his world. Yet, beneath the rough exterior, a different kind of fire burned within Elliot. He dreamt in vibrant colors, his mind a canvas for boundless imagination. Each night, after the clang of tools had fallen silent, Elliot would retreat to his small attic room. There, surrounded by worn-out brushes and tubes of paint, he breathed life into his dreams. His sketchbooks overflowed with charcoal portraits, vibrant landscapes, and abstract expressions of his soul. Art was his sanctuary, a refuge from the weight of his father's expectations and the monotony of his daily grind. Elliot yearned to share his gift with the world, to paint on canvases grand enough to contain his dreams, but fear held him captive. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, and most of all, fear of disappointing the one man he longed to impress. Richard Carter, Elliot's father, was a man of practicality. He believed in hard work, tangible results, and the steady rhythm of a life built on routine. Art, to him, was a frivolous pursuit, a hobby, not a career. He saw his son's artistic inclinations as a weakness, a distraction from the real world that awaited him. Their conversations were often strained, filled with unspoken resentments and the echo of dreams deferred. Elliot loved his father, craved his approval, but the gulf between their worlds seemed insurmountable. His only solace was Mia, his childhood best friend and confidant. Mia, with her free spirit and unwavering belief in Elliot's talent, was his anchor. She saw the beauty in his art, the raw emotion that poured from his fingertips, and encouraged him to silence the doubts that gnawed at his confidence. She believed in him, even when he struggled to believe in himself. One rainy afternoon, a stranger wandered into the auto repair shop. His name was Theo Laurent, and he possessed an air of quiet sophistication that seemed at odds with the greasy surroundings. He had a flat tire, but as fate would have it, he also had an eye for the extraordinary. He noticed Elliot's sketches scattered amidst the tools and spare parts, their raw energy captivating him. Theo, a former artist himself, recognized a kindred spirit, a flicker of brilliance waiting to be kindled. He engaged Elliot in conversation, drawing out the young man's dreams and anxieties. Theo spoke of a prestigious art competition, a platform for emerging artists to showcase their talent. He saw it as a golden opportunity for Elliot, a chance to break free from his self-imposed shackles and share his gift with the world. But fear, a familiar adversary, tightened its grip on Elliot's heart. Section 4. Trials of fire, doubts, debt, and destruction. The seed of hope Theo Laurent planted took root in Elliot's soul, but it was a fragile seedling, easily threatened by the storms brewing in his life. His father's disapproval intensified, fueled by his concern over the mounting debts of the struggling auto repair shop. Elliot found himself torn between his responsibility to his family and his burning desire to pursue his art. He poured his anxieties and frustrations onto the canvas, his once vibrant colors now muted reflections of his inner turmoil. One particularly harrowing evening, consumed by self-doubt and despair, Elliot made a fateful decision. He took his unfinished masterpiece, the culmination of weeks of work, and in a fit of self-sabotage, set it ablaze. As the flames consumed his creation, Elliot felt a part of himself crumble to ash. He had succumbed to his fears, allowing them to extinguish the very thing that gave his life meaning. Lost and broken, Elliot retreated into the shadows, his dreams seemingly reduced to smoldering embers. Section 5. A Mother's Legacy, a Son's Renaissance. In the aftermath of his breakdown, Mia helped Elliot sift through the wreckage of his despair. It was during this painful process that they stumbled upon a forgotten box tucked away in the attic. Inside, they found a collection of his late mother's belongings, including a small, leather-bound sketchbook. As Elliot carefully turned the brittle pages, he was transported back to his childhood. His mother, a kindred spirit who nurtured his love for art, came alive in the delicate strokes of her drawings. One sketch in particular caught his eye. It was a simple, yet profound depiction of a sunflower, its face turned towards the sun, radiating resilience and hope. A wave of emotion washed over Elliot, grief for the loss of his mother, a renewed appreciation for her unwavering belief in him, and a spark of inspiration that ignited a long-dormant ember in his soul. His mother's sunflower became a symbol of his own journey, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, the light within could still bloom.